Welcome to another episode of the Evolved Dad Shortcast. Recently, I had, I would say, a difficult time with things going on in life. Um, Stress, personally, and at work, which is a whole conversation for another time. And things were just very, very busy. So, one of the things that I do is I help my wife get the kids out in the morning. That includes helping them get breakfast, get their lunch prepared, make sure they have their snacks, and just getting ready for the school day. One morning, I was very stressed, very busy, and I was on my phone, very distracted. And my youngest, who's 5, wanted me to help him tie his shoes. I was also trying to get some lunches made and feeling very, very overwhelmed. Now, this is to give you the perspective on the story because things are about to take a twist. So I'm sitting on the couch, going through my phone, trying to take care of things, sending off messages, setting reminders, taking care of some bills and other stuff. And my youngest son asked me if I could make him his lunch. And then he asked if I could also help him tie his shoes. And my distracted response was, "Go ask mommy." To which he responded, "Mommy's upstairs." I said, "Yeah, I'm busy right now. I'm taking care of a bunch of things." And with such an innocent voice, he turned to me and said, "So put down your phone." Now, some dads may look at that and say, "That's disrespectful. Why would he say something like that? Tell him that's none of his business," and yell at him. Others may say, "Oh, that's so cute." What did I do? So it actually took me a moment to catch myself. I finished what I was doing. I was literally in the middle of something that I had to finish up. And I just didn't do anything for a minute. I just sat there and thought about it. I thought about the fact that I get to spend time with my kids in the morning, helping them get ready for the day. I get to help them get ready for the day. It's not something that I was always able to do. I get to spend time with my kids. I get to pay the bills. I get to do all these things. And the most important thing that I get to do is that I get to have a family. I get to have children who look up to me. I get to have a wife who I love. These aren't things that I have to take care of. These are things that I'm blessed to be able to take care of. So I turned back to my son and I said, "You know what? You're right. I'm going to put down my phone. I have a lot of stuff to do." And I said, "I got a lot of stuff to do, but right now we're going to do this." And I helped him tie his shoes. And then I went to help make breakfast. And things felt a little bit lighter after that. Felt a little bit easier. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff going on, but it felt like a weight had been taken off. Realizing that this is what I'm working towards. This is what I want. I want that ability to be able to spend all that time with my wife and kids as much as I can every single day. And I want to be able to take those moments and not to be focused on the stress. So the reason that I'm bringing this up is, first of all, a reminder. We're not perfect. We're always going to make mistakes. At different levels, those mistakes are going to seem bigger than at others. When we may have things more well organized and thought out, even the smallest mistakes may drive us crazy. Whereas it used to not even be something on our radar. But more importantly, creating an environment with your kids where they feel that they could speak openly to you and that you're not just going to go back and yell at them, where they feel that they can be honest with you. You're not just going to turn around and ignore them, where they feel they could be honest with you and that you're actually going to see them for who they are. Having that open communication, having that baseline to admit that you're wrong. Yeah. As dads, we're also wrong. It happens. We're human. And being able to show our kids that even when I make a mistake, I'm going to come back stronger. I'm going to figure out what I did wrong. I know I did something wrong. Yeah, dads do things wrong also. We're not perfect. Yeah, I know that we're like that superhuman person. We're that superhero, but we do make mistakes. And being able to say that, yes, I made a mistake, but I'm going to stop that mistake right now. And I'm going to get back to what I wanted to be doing, what I truly want to do. Because I already know what my perfect day is. I know how I want my day to be. I know my why. It's all there. Just sometimes we need those little reminders. And yes, sometimes those little reminders come from a 5-year-old. One of the things that I proudly say is that I strive to live, learn, understand from anyone and everything. Doesn't make a difference who it is. Doesn't make a difference what the person may have done. Could be good, could be bad, could be evil. And sometimes it's things that we learn what not to do. But there's always an ability to be able to learn something. And it's important. It's important to remember that because even our kids can teach us the greatest lessons. And when we have that focus in life where it's not about the person that's telling us, but it's about my growth. It's about my future. It's about my perfect day. It's about those that I love. It's about my why. Then everything can take a different shape. Because the embarrassment of doing something wrong fades away. It's not as much about the fact that I'm on a stage in front of others. It's more about the fact that, yeah, I made a mistake and now I want to fix that up. I'm being told that this is the mistake. I now have a new opportunity. And as much as it's important for us, it's crucial for our kids to see this. It's crucial for our kids to learn this because they're at such a younger stage in life. We're not at that stage anymore. We don't have that opportunity, but we have the ability to teach them so they don't make the same mistakes that we did. They have the ability now to be able to take a life in a different way, where they can now go and proceed with life and live and learn and thrive with a well-defined, outlined life, learning from their mistakes. And I don't mean that they have a well-defined outline of where they want to be in 10, 20, 30 years. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, and it doesn't make a difference. But they're learning the tools. They're learning how to travel, how to go on that journey through all the ups and downs, realizing what's important. And as a dad, that's the most important thing for you. To show up as that leader who's going to help guide them, even when you're not there, but through your actions that you've shown them over the years. Just wanted to capture that for you. Felt that it was a very powerful happening. I hope you could take some inspiration from it. As always, I want to thank you for spending your time with me today. This is Jonathan, the Evolved Dad, signing off.